Alright everyone, welcome to my Resident Evil 2 Leon B walkthrough. I'm finally getting around to doing this, and yes, this intro cutscene is a bit different than it was before, because this is Leon's game, not Claire's. So, I'm going to let the intro play again because it is a little different now, and I will be back once I am in control of Leon.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Claire Redfield succeeded in escaping from the city, along with one of the only other survivors, a young girl named Sherry. However, behind their escape was the lone survivor of the Raccoon City Police Department, Leon S. Kennedy.
What have we got here?
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
What a mess! What could have done this? What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move! No! What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit. I'm running out of ammo here.
Huh. Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
No! Look out!
You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna whip! Run! station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
At the same time, at the same place. You have to survive this nightmare to know the true end.
Alrighty, so now we are in control of Leon, and Leon plays exactly the same way as Claire. He can take a bit more damage than she can, just like Chris could take more damage than Jill in the original Resident Evil. But, the caveat to playing as Leon is that he has to collect little keys in order to open drawers, which kinda sucks. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you come into this area of the police station is pick up the cabin key. Once you do that, you can go in here, and then we will be in the police station already. It's way faster than it was with Claire. Okay, so in here there's some pistol ammo, there is a typewriter in order to save your game if you need to. I don't see why you need to save your game right there. As you heard, the zombies broke through the gate, so if you try to go back out from where you came, there's going to be too many zombies, it's too dangerous, and just like in the Claire game, when you open that door, 2 zombies will try to walk through there. And I hate it when that stupid female zombie walks toward the stairs. It's really annoying. Something that's kind of interesting is in Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, you actually... Oh, well. I'll wait for this cutscene to play first.
Hey! Get over here! Hurry! I can't set her down. I'll drop you a rope ladder. Grab onto it. Come on. Just a little more. Get off me! Stay back! Don't come any closer! Stay back!
Okay, so does anyone else think that Leon is kind of a douchebag for not helping that guy out at all? He just watches him get mauled by zombies, watches the helicopter go down, and doesn't even bother helping anyone at all. But, anyway, right now we are going to make our way to get the valve. The valve is in a different spot now. It is, and I guess I went the wrong way. I don't remember doing that. Yeah, the valve is in the room that has the safe in it this time around. So, yeah, playing the B game is a lot like playing arrange mode in Resident Evil Director's Cut, where all the items are switched around. Makes it pretty interesting, and I sort of prefer the B game, Leon B game, to Claire A. But, yeah, I don't know, I just find it more fun. But Claire A is probably easier. But in any case, there are some bullets right here, and let's get the valve. You can, if you'd like, go into that room with the single zombie to the left there, and open the safe. I will be doing that later, because you get shotgun shells from it, and since you have no shotgun yet, there's no real reason to pick those up at this point in the game. So, yeah. So let's go and put out that fire. Oh yeah, and as I was saying, something interesting about Operation Raccoon City is you show up through the police station in the same area that Leon does. Well, you go through the same way, but the map for the police station has changed quite a bit. Even though you only get to go through like a little segment of it, but that little segment is completely different than the way it is in this game. So let's put out this fire. Once we put out the fire, there is some ammo near the burned helicopter, just like there was with Claire. I think for Leon, there's only pistol ammo there, though. There might be shotgun ammo, I'm not sure. Pretty sure it's pistol ammo, though. Yes, Leon, this is your handiwork. This is what happens when you do not help people. Alright, so let's pick up these bullets and then make our way out of here. Oh, it's shotgun shells. Alright. Did not remember that for some reason. And I don't know who that is. Who could that be? So let's be cautious when walking through here. You can pick up that herb if you'd like. I'd suggest picking it up because you are most likely going to get damaged here. No matter what. And oh my god, it is a giant dude in a trench coat. Well, that is Mr. X, or a tyrant, but his name is Mr. X. As far as I remember, well, that's his nickname. And he will be pursuing you throughout the entirety of the B game. He's a lot like Nemesis, or really Nemesis is a lot like him, but well, he's not that much like Nemesis. He's a lot slower than Nemesis is, and he's a lot weaker too, but still, pretty interesting game mechanic to have this character following you throughout the entirety of the game. But they amplified that concept a lot in Resident Evil 3. And they did it much better in Resident Evil 3. Even though I do like Mr. X, but he is pretty boring in comparison to Nemesis. So, as you saw in this room, with shotgun shells, there was an ink ribbon and there was a blue key card. You do not have to pick up the ink ribbon. I don't really know why I did. That was kind of a stupid choice to make. But then again, I was going to the box, so it doesn't really matter. But once you pick up that stuff, you'll see that a licker will break through the ceiling window. And you might or might not have noticed when you went into that room in the A game, you sort of expected something to show up, but it never did. Well, in this game, it does show up. And of course, throughout this run of the campaign, I do not think I ever used the pistol at all. I do show you guys where a lot of pistol ammo is, but I don't think I ever use it. I just use a shotgun and some machine gun and whatever else I get. And as you saw, I had the infinite rocket launcher in my inventory. That was for beating the game under 2.5 hours or 2 hours. I don't remember which it is. So yes, you just need to beat the game under about 2.5 hours, I believe, and you get the infinite rocket launcher. It's really simple to get, and if you followed my Claire walkthrough, you most likely have it. If you beat the B game, I think you get the submachine gun. Well, if you beat the B game in under a certain amount of time. And of course, just like I did with the Claire A game, after I'm done with this walkthrough, I'll be doing a single segment, just run through of the game. This time I'll attempt to have live commentary with it in order to make it a little more interesting, because the last one was just the game by itself, no commentary or anything. And yeah, some people said that they'd only watch it if there was commentary. Don't really know why, because my commentary's not that great, but whatever you guys want. So as you saw, we need to come down here in order to get the shotgun, and we need to come down here in order to use the blue key card in order to lock some in order to unlock some doors, not lock some doors. Once you use the blue key card here, it will be discarded, thankfully. And of course, we have the shotgun. And earlier, I put away all of my items that I picked up earlier, besides the shotgun shells and the blue key card, which has been used already. Oh, and I think I kept the small key also. Yeah. I kept the small key because you can use it here in order to get even more shotgun shells. So as you can see, I already have a pretty good amount of shotgun shells, and I can protect myself pretty well throughout the intros, or the beginnings of this game. As you can see, this game is really easy when you know what to do. Which is the case for a lot of games, but that's not really the case with all of them. I mean, I know what to do in Devil May Cry 3, but some of the areas in there are just irritating. Oh, and then when you run through here, 2 zombies will break through the windows. You can kill them both with 1 shotgun shell, if you do exactly what I did right there. And there goes my screensaver. Amazing. Why do I always let this happen? I do not know why. So, once again, let's burn down this picture of Jesus Christ, as I think it is, and pick up the red jewel. Oh, something else I forgot to make note of is that Leon is automatically carrying the lighter. So unlike Claire, you don't have to actually carry the lighter around with you. But, once again, the thing is you have to carry around the little keys. But then again, the little keys aren't mandatory to make it through the game, and the lighter is, so I suppose that playing as Leon is sort of better in that regard. Well, it's sort of better in that regard, and you can take more damage. And you get the Magnum. The beautiful, beautiful Magnum. How I love the Magnum. So, right now, after we get the... Oh, and as you can see, there are no zombies through here like there were in Claire's game. The zombie placement is a bit different this time around, and it does make for an interesting run through of the game. I really, really, really like that they made you go through the game again on a sort of arrange mode. And of course, I fast forward through this because this is so boring to watch. And I hate doing this puzzle too. Okay, so now we have both red jewels, and now let's make our way into the stars room in order to pick up the glorious Magnum. And of course, in this room there are going to be a few zombies, well, probably like 6 or 7 zombies. The good thing about the shotgun in this game is that it can hit multiple enemies at once. The bad thing is that if you're up too close to enemies, you can shoot their torso off, and zombies will crawl toward you as just a torso. It can be really annoying if you shoot them from really close range. In the torso area, their top half just falls off and they bite you. So whenever you're near a zombie, just shoot them in the head. Or shoot them in the kneecaps. The kneecaps probably works better because it's faster to aim down there than it is to aim at the head. So, yeah. And of course, you're going to want to go into the stars room in order to get the Magnum. There's nothing else in there worth getting unless you want to read on some notes or files that need to be filled. And once we come in here, we see Sherry. Let's chase her down.
Wait!
And not catch her, but we will get some ammo from the left wall right there. Where that shovel is? I don't know what that is. Is that a sledgehammer? Oh yeah, and you get the precinct key. The spade one. Spade, precinct key, and some ammo over here. Shotgun ammo. You're going to want to pick that up. And why not pick it up since you're already near
Leon!
there?
Claire, you made it.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
Alrighty, so now that we've given the radio to Claire, let's make our way back downstairs, and we will be getting the Heart Precinct key. If you remember the A game, the Heart Precinct key is where Marvin, the police officer who would have been the boss of Leon, is located. He will be a zombie when we go down there, though. So, yeah, kind of sucks for him, but let's put his zombie body out of its misery. So, of course, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City is released tomorrow, or today, when this video is uploaded. The new DLC should be out, which is the DLC for the Spec Ops characters. I don't remember what their titles are. proper the acronym for them is. But yeah, supposedly in this DLC we get to help Jill Valentine against Nemesis, so that should be really fun to do. And of course, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City released to some pretty average to horrendous reviews. My opinion of the game is it's average to good. For the most part, it is average. A lot of the game mechanics are pretty stale, and the game can be really glitchy at times. And there goes Marvin. Sorry, Marvin, but you are gone. And of course, here's the Heart Precinct key that we needed to get. So, now that we have this, we will be making our way back to that safe that had the shotgun shells that I talked about earlier. But yeah, as I was saying, and of course there's some pistol ammo there, and there was something shining on the right side over there. I don't remember what that was. I think, oh, it was a small key in order to open up one of the drawers. But I doubt I'm gonna pick that up. I don't think I ever go back in there. So you're gonna want to go through here. This is the room that had all the zombies in it with Claire, and yes, it does still have all of those zombies in it with Leon. They are a bit easier to take out with Leon, and as you see, I shouldn't be shooting them that way. I should be aiming for the head or the legs, because if I would have shot that first zombie and his torso would have come off, I would have gotten bitten. I wouldn't have been able to react fast enough. So see, I just keep shooting them like that. I don't know why. And there I go. I deserve that. I really do. So the safe over here, the code for it is 2236. It's always 2236. It's not randomized like it is in Resident Evil 3. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that walkthrough, because there is a lot of randomized things in that game. And there's no set way for the game to be. It's really interesting, though, that they did it that way, but it really makes it kind of hard to do walkthroughs. Like, I can tell you what to do, but I can't tell you the exact solutions, because the solutions may or may not be different depending on what the game decided to do for you. But now that we have more shotgun shells, let's use up the last of the spade key and discard it. So now we are going to make our way to the parking lot. And I never went into the parking lot with Claire in Claire's game. But yeah, so it's going to be sort of a new area. And of course there's a zombie dog here that I shouldn't have run into like that. And if you kill him now, makes it easier because he won't be here later, and no new enemies spawn up here. So just kill him there, and we will be going downstairs. We'll also do that same puzzle that we did with Claire in order to turn on the power down here. The solution, once again, is up, down, up, I think. And yeah, rehashed. A rehashed puzzle again. But not that I'm complaining, because I really like this mode. So anyway, as I was saying about Raccoon City, it's an average game if you're playing by yourself. The campaign is really short, but what really adds a lot to it is the 4-player co-op, and if you have 3 other people to play the game with, it can be really fun. It does have a nostalgia factor to it, to where you're going through areas and you're seeing like Mr. X, you're seeing liquors everywhere, and you're in Raccoon City in the police department, or you're in there fighting Nemesis. It can be a really, really fun game, but the mechanics are really glitchy at times. I had some trouble with the checkpoint system at one point, where the checkpoint wouldn't activate, and the next section of the game wouldn't like let me past. And oh yeah, should shut up during the cutscene, shouldn't I?
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Alrighty, so let's help out the sexy Ada Wong, and let's push this police van forward in order to gain access to the prison. And of course, as I was saying earlier, the game is pretty glitchy, and on the harder difficulties, I'm pretty sure your power doesn't go down any faster, but all the enemies have been sort of souped up to take far more bullets.
Ada, wait!
Which is really, really strange, especially when you're fighting Spec Ops. It's just like, how can this guy take like 5 shotgun blasts to the face for point blank range and just down me with one shot? It's ridiculous. But yeah, we'll go on with that later, after this cutscene.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben, you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella, based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
Alrighty, so let's follow Ben's advice and go and use the manhole opener in the manhole, or on the manhole. Manhole, ugh. So, as I was saying, the difficulty scaling is sort of cheap. I really don't like that when video games resort to that sort of difficulty scaling where the enemies just take far more ammo to kill rather than actually making them harder to deal with and actually making your power go down faster. I usually like that. And something else that really sucks about Operation Raccoon City, the sniper rifles. That game has the worst sniper rifles I've ever had the displeasure of using. They are just so bad. And it, once again, has to do with the difficulty scaling, because sniper rifles are essentially useless against the Spec Ops on veteran or professional mode, because it takes like 6 shots to kill one guy. 6 shots, you usually get like maybe like 30 shots from each sniper rifle. So it'll take like, actually it takes more than 6 shots, I think. Like even if you're aiming for the head, it takes more than 6 shots. But it's the worst sniper rifle in history. But yeah, that's the end of this part. In the next part, we will see what happens to Ada, and we will see what happens to Leon.